Yeah. I did. I heard y'all. I was on the way that way. I'm like, I hear him.
We lost Corinne. Corinne went inside the building to go to the trial.
Okay. Well, she'll find a live stream. Yeah. She'll find us.
Well, she knows we're going to the FBI. She knows we're
Transit.
Working for a worthless government corporation.
Honor your oath! Honor your oath! Honor your oath!
You work for us.
Honor your oath!
Work for us.
Honor your oath!
Honor your oath.
Thank you, Sean.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you? You too.
Yeah, I thought about you today.
Thank you.
We had fun down there. We lit up the front door for a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Car goes by and she's like, yeah. Come on. We love America.
Oh, she had West Virginia tags. That's why. She wasn't a local. That's okay. The locals are brainwashed.
We love America. We stand up for America.
Restore the republic.
We stand up for our freedom.
Freedom.
Liberty, justice for all in America. What a concept.
Restore the Constitution! We the people! You work for us!
We believe in restoring this constitutional republic. We are under a constitution. We are not a democracy. These United States is a constitutional republic. How can not all our kids be learning the Constitution? We call forth to all school boards across America to start teaching the Constitution, make it a requirement, just like you do other classes, make it a requirement to learn the bedrock of our freedom, the foundation of our freedom, the USA Constitution. This government comes under the consent of the governed. We are out here to express our grievances peacefully, like we can, heads up, Dave, like we can in Amendment number 1, to address our government with a petition of our grievances. We all American people have a right to do that. We're coming down here to the Department of Justice and the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. We're coming down here to investigate and ask questions to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We the people, we have a right to investigate the FBI.
That same FBI that raided Trump's house.
Investigating me. They got nothing to see. Nothing to see, nothing
Yep,
to
same
do
here.
there. But I'll tell you what, we the people across this nation, we are now investigating the Department of Justice, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and we, the people, are investigating the FBI. We're watching you like never before, 24/7, physically, on the internet. We got bots watching you now. We got bots with you on recording all the time now. We're checking your phone lines out. You can check and tap my phones all you want. You won't find nothing. But we're listening to your phone conversations. How do you like that, DOJ? You are sick when you are investigating school boards and you're not down on the southern border protecting our nation, which you have an oath to do. Department of Justice and FBI. You need to protect the American people. Every single one of you went under an oath, took an oath to protect the American people from foreign and domestic enemies. We call you forth, FBI. Get down on the border, DOJ, and do your job. We, the American people, are sick and tired of millions of people not know who flooding across our United States border for the last 2 years. Do your damn job, Department of Justice. Do your damn job, Federal Bureau of Investigation. We the people are watching you like never before. We are not tolerating you anymore. We are not tolerating your absence from the American people. We are sick and tired of you allowing millions of unknown people to flood across our southern border. You take an oath to protect these United States citizens from all enemies, from foreign and domestic. We will not tolerate you anymore. Amendment number 1, a Bill of Rights. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or rights of the people to peacefully assemble.
Amendment 10 of the Constitution of the United States. The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states. Are, and I repeat, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. That's everyone, people. The people. Everybody. Anybody that's an American citizen, this applies to you. In the Republic of the United States of America.
We the people.
We the people.
We
We
the
the
people.
people.
We the people.
Hey Steve,
We the
I got some more material for you. I got to keep this, but you can use it for now. Look through it, and I'm sure you'll find something accurate for right now.
I can take this back.
No, you can use it right now.
I'm not showing what I'm doing right now, but I'll look at it later.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tear up the Constitution. They say it's outdated. They say it doesn't matter anymore. And I say it's cool. The Constitution matters as much as
Sorry, guys.
Get a grip, folks. Look up the book. Look it up in your local library.
Actually, will you pull that out again? It's in that laptop file.
You want it out?
Yeah, yeah.
We work for us.
I don't know why I put it away. I just don't want to put the phone down. Thank you.
Because it does. These people in charge now get their way. This country is gone. The Constitution will be gone. If that's where you want to live, then we'll find someplace else. But we're going to keep what we got.
Amen.
That's right.
You know it.
Reach it.
No, fight for that freedom. True patriots here, buddy.
Absolutely.
Steve. Read it. Out loud.
Justice is the right by nature. Liberty is in security.
Justice is bounded in right.
Oh, I see. Justice is founded in the rights bestowed by nature upon man and woman. Liberty is maintained in security of justice. We want real justice in America. Obviously, the January 6 people are unjustly being prosecuted. That's the accountability of the Department of Justice and the FBI and many other prosecutory type groups, investigation type groups.
Can I read this quote
We
next?
also denounced what the
Can I read this
FBI
next?
did yesterday in Florida to the Trump administration, to the Trump home, raiding his home.
You can hold it. I just want because I got my hands full.
Yeah, I do too.
That's illegal action like many
I can hold
actions
this.
This administration does.
It's the volume wrong way up, so we turn it on and watch it bang by this.
Okay, okay.
The rule of law. We're sick and tired of a DOJ and an FBI and many of
Step
you
this way and we'll get the shade.
trampling
Okay,
over
sounds
the
good to me.
rule of law. How can you be after people in school boards, parents, and you got millions of people flooding our border, destroying our country? What the hell is wrong with you, Department of Justice? What the hell is wrong with you?
Steve's just getting started.
Oh yeah.
Love you, brother.
All right, I have a quote from Elizabeth Cady Stanton. To throw obstacles in the way of a complete education is like putting out the eyes. To deny the rights of property is like cutting off the hands. To refuse political equality is to rob the ostracized of all self-respect, of credit in the marketplace, of recompense in the world of work, of a voice in choosing those who make and administer the law, a choice in the jury before whom they are tried, and a judge who decides their punishment.
Good job.
That is not happening right now. There are prisoners being held without a trial.
Speak it.
Speak your piece. Doing good.
I'll come up with more. I'm just getting warmed up.
You've done it with me before.
Yeah, I seen it.
He's gonna bring it back.
Oh.
Y'all might have a hard time getting me out of town.
You call it, baby. I know it looks
As we stand down there, the winter was nice and dark.
Hey, you and me could rock this.
No more time.
Oh yeah, both y'all's voices, man. They ring like a bell. He's got the bass bell and he's got the...
How about Eddie night? Actually,
You hold this for one moment, just like that. I gotta pull up my...
Man, we gotta be here.
There we go. Thank you very much.
That's about it. I didn't. I'm the last cigarette. Might need one later.
Yeah, we got the FBI police stirred up. They've been pacing back and forth since we've arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Good. This is a great spot. This is a great spot right here, baby. We got this spot
Got it
covered.
over here too.
We should just call forth
Republic Road Reel,
Republic Road Reel.
REEL, similar to Dustin's channel.
You guys get that?
going in the front house. But be careful about the lights.
That's a nice lunchbox there. Coleman with a Coleman thermos on top. We got a crowd built up behind us here.
Occupy. You're going to occupy a bench.
Thank you, American Patriot.
And in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political band which has connected man with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them a decent respect. A decent respect to the of mankind requires that they should declare the causes, that we should declare the causes which impel them, which impel us to any separation. Many of we, the people, Americans, we feel separated from our federal, state, and local governments, in particular, our federal government. Most American people I talk to, they're like, oh, I don't want to even talk about
Thank you guys for joining me.
That's a problem.
If you are here for the first time and you do enjoy the content, just remember to hit the subscribe so that way you have many options to choose from in the content you'd like.
We should never, ever, 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 ever
Thank you, everybody.
be afraid or in fear of
Hello,
our federal
CC. Nice to see you
government.
again.
By this Constitution, they are bound to us. They come under the consent of the governed. They come under our consent. We pay their wages. We pay their salaries. We pay their vacation right now that Congress and Senate are taking. We, the taxpayers, pay for their vacation. They should at least do a decent job. You've been doing a horrible job. Not talking to the security men. We're talking to the leadership, in particular, of this United States government. You have failed the American people miserably, and we are now here to call you out. You work for us.
Thank you, Eyes for an Angel. Honor your oath.
Restore the Republic of the United States of America. Restore our Republic. Term limits for everybody on Capitol Hill. If you can't get it done in 8 years, it's time to give it up and let somebody else have a turn. It's good for the president, good for everybody on Congress, Capitol Hill, the Senate, everybody.
No more lobbyists. We don't need
End the
bribery.
lobbies.
We don't need bribery in the federal government. All lobbyists should be eliminated. We should cut this government at least in half. At least we can start from scratch and do a good job, better job than they're doing. We're sick and tired of all you investigation agencies investigating the American citizen and not doing your job.
Yeah, people call us crazy because we're here doing this. I got news for you. The people that are ignoring the Constitution are the crazy ones. And you're willing to give up what we have. You're willing to give up what's been fought and bled for in this country. The Constitution of the United States. And this glorious
Never
flag
forget
that
the
we carry
political
around.
prisoners
That
still
is
being
so
held
glorious.
without trial.
Deserves the respect due to the people laying across
When in
the
American
river,
history has this happened?
cemetery, and all the other
This is like a
cemeteries around the
Guantanamo
world.
Bay that's been
We
assessed
demand that you
on our
respect
own
the
soil.
flag and this country and this Constitution.
That's right.
The Republic of the United States of America will never fall.
That's right.
Right. We the people rule this nation. We the people.
United we stand.
Divided, we fall. United, we stand.
Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. For liberty. Divided we will fall. We have to protect our country. Unite for freedom. United we stand. Divided we
We
fall.
fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall.
Stand.
Stand for justice.
For our country's
Stand
cause.
for justice. Real justice for every citizen.
Stand.
Equal justice under the law. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall.
United we stand. Divided we fall.
We're calling out we the people across America. Many we the people groups are standing like never before. We will not tolerate a runaway, carnal, evil, corrupted government any longer. We're calling you out. We're calling you out, federal government. We're watching you like never before. 24/7. We got our eyes, ears, and hearts on you. Because we're going to call you out. We're going to call you out when you make all the mistakes that you make. We're going to call out the national evil one-way mass media. We're calling out the mass media. We're calling out the school districts in America that don't teach America. We're calling out the school boards in America that don't teach about America and don't teach the United States Constitution. We are a constitutional republic. We are a constitutional republic.
I'll try baby steps.
How on God's green earth cannot all our American people
I probably won't be
be
seeing him for at least a
aware
month.
of the bedrock of our freedom, the Bill of Rights and the USA Constitution. God help America return again to their Constitution, the foundation and bedrock of their very freedom. Without our Constitution, they will steal our freedoms away. They already are.
Trust no man.
Demand our freedom. We demand our freedom. Demand our freedom. They work for us.
Let's see. That big building over here, just little bitty windows, that's the FBI. Imagine that. We got a little something to talk about there, FBI. Mr. FBI! Why don't you come out and tell us about how you handle things in a little place called Waco? Or maybe let's talk about a little bit about Ruby Ridge. Or better yet, how about we talk about the way that you do what you please? Like when you handled the Bundys and the Hammonds, and you murdered LaVoy Fettingham in cold blood. Let's talk about that a little bit. LaVoy Fettingham, patriot to the end. They said he was armed, and that was bull. The man was going to a peaceful protest, just like we're doing right here, and they shot him down in cold blood. If you don't believe me, look it up on YouTube. It's easy to find. There's all kinds of videos about it. Because that beautiful building over there, the people inside, they decided to make a video too. What they didn't realize was they gave up the ghost on it. They showed how guilty they was. Because people know how to look at videos, figure out things.
Right.
So, let's talk, FBI. We got a few things to talk about.
Address our grievances. That's our right. First Amendment right. Law is to address our grievances.
Ready?
That's a pretty one.
You want to read? I'll just hold the mic. That way you can hold the book.
Yeah, hold it close.
Since you're more, yeah, I'll get you.
One important feature of our written Constitution is careful way that it limits the powers of each branch of government. That is, states what those branches may do, and by implication, what they may not do. This is the real meaning of limited government. Not the government's size or funding levels remain small, that the government's powers and activities remain limited to certain carefully defined areas and responsibilities as guarded by bicameralism, federalism, and the separation of powers.
Right.
Absolutely. Freedom! Good job. I got a little book I'm going to be reading out of before long, especially on our shows.
Yeah.
You know Johnny Liberty?
No. Is he on YouTube?
I don't know if he got YouTube or not, but I met him in the 90s. That's how long he's been around.
Okay.
He's a sovereign citizen. He's
And it
never
works
had a
for him?
social security number. He's never had a driver's license. Never had a license on his car.
So he's like stateless, or?
No, he's a sovereign citizen of the state of Illinois.
Okay. Does he get harassed a lot for it?
No need. Because the number one thing to be a complete sovereign citizen is to be financially independent.
Okay.
Because you have to be financially responsible for all your actions.
Even your retirement and Social Security.
There is no retirement if you're sovereign.
Well, yeah,
You
no
just
Social
get
Security
put away
either.
And you're in charge of all that.
So you don't get charged tax on your paycheck?
He don't work a job. He never
Okay.
worked a job where you needed to.
Okay.
And he has done a lot of writing. He's got a website, of course. And the first book he wrote was called The Global Sovereign Handbook. He just recently finished the Us Sovereign Handbook.
Wow.
We just got our hands on it, and we're going to begin reading it on the show, on our show, and then also when we do this, it's going to be like you with that book.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to read.
Yeah, because I've been doing parts in different parts of DC. Like,
Oh, yeah, I saw you sometime.
Awesome.
Been watching something.
Thank you.
I usually don't let anybody know I'm in the chat room because
No, that's
if I
fine.
say something, and then
There's so much drama in there.
Give me a break. Grow up.
Some people are just there for the chat, not even the video.
Drama.
Most of the trolls, they don't watch.
But there's a lot of good people in there to
Oh, yeah.
support this. We're real thankful for them. Hey, thanks, Steve. A good old Pledge of Allegiance. Sure. 1 second. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I lied. There's not too much drama in the chat. There's mostly love. Mostly love in my chat.
American citizen. It's time to defend this republic. It's under attack. If we don't defend it now, we're going to be living in a country that's similar to some South American countries everybody's familiar with.
Or even Canada now.
China, you can name them all. Any country that doesn't have the Constitution and the Bill of Rights like we do. People say our founders were just a bunch of crazy fools, but they came up with the most intelligent document that's ever been written because it protects us today just the same as it protected them against the British. So nobody can say anything's outdated. Nobody can say anything about the Republic being gone or not being needed anymore. Right now it's needed more than ever. And if we don't stand up, we're going to have to lay down to tyranny.
United we fall. United we stand. United we fall. Stand for freedom.
No, the puppy.
United we stand. Divided we fall. we stand. Divided, we fall. United for freedom. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Stand for the Republic. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Stand for freedom. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Stand for freedom. Free and safe constitutional republic, like our forefathers intended. Send that power back to the states so we can have our voices heard again. United, we stand. Divided, we'll fall.
I think they got extra guards out here. Look, they're all fanning themselves like they want to be back inside. They're not all fanning. She's hot. She's probably usually inside, but they got extra security out here. Department of Injustices. We were here the other day, guys. Remember our we had our dolphin and buffalo and dove. I hope we start moving soon. We need to get closer to these buildings so they can hear us inside. Don't you all agree? Yeah. You a federal employee? No? Okay. I bet she is, because we're surrounded by federal buildings. And she's wearing a face mask. Most federal employees, I asked, are you a federal employee? And they're like, nope. So it's really shady over here. I hope they move over here soon. It's a little hot over there. I think this is a better spot. We're closer to both buildings. I think they're moving. This is the Department of Justice, one of the corners. They do have an American flag out, that's nice. Real nice flag. Oh, are they walking back that way? Oh, we didn't get too close to the FBI today. I was hoping to become a little bit closer. We need a group of patriots that are willing to go right in front of the building. And I will live stream you. right outside of, this is the archives building of a storage building outside of the archives building, and so many empty buildings we could be housing people. We're gonna catch up to them, guys. We could take the shady route. Study the past, guys. Don't forget the past. Don't ever forget the past. Let's not forget when they closed churches, but the casinos were open and the bars were open. Oh, but you can't go to church. Just like right now, the federal courthouse, apparently you have to wear a mask, but you can go to any museum and you don't have to wear one. How you doing, man? Yeah, too hot for a face mask for most people. But you notice during the winter time, which is like election season, everyone starts putting the face mask back on. They start talking about monkeypox. That's a skin condition, but you're probably gonna have to wear a face mask for that too.
We don't need our young people getting handouts from the federal government and demotivating them from actually having jobs. And we're not paying young people our taxpayer dollars for them not to work. That's killing the country right there. The Biden administration, many of the people in this present government, they want a one-world system. They want to control you and manipulate you until the American people become slaves. We the people will not allow it. We the people will not allow the federal government to make our children slaves. It's not going to happen on our watch. Ain't no way. Give us liberty or give us death. Give us liberty or give us death. Patrick Henry said that, and now we the people are saying it across America more than ever before. We will rise up the remainder of 222, 223, 224, and we will rescue our country and save it from the grips of tyranny.
Yeah, we need a lot of young people to come down here so we can circle the FBI building and regress our grievances about how we think a lot of them are criminals inside. And it's not just us, the people. There's a lot of people in power who also believe they're full of criminals.
Our freedom in America. We are not going to surrender our freedom. We are not going to surrender our liberty and justice for all. We are not ever going to surrender.
Right now, we are currently walking around D.C., redressing our grievances to all these federal buildings. Right now, we're in front of the Federal Trade Commission.
How come most of our young people know many genders that don't exist, and they don't know the Bill of Rights that do exist? Wow. Somebody told me that that image yet.
We're still looking.
Yeah.
Everybody got their hands? We sure would like it.
We don't understand why our U.S. population is not being taught the Constitution. When all college kids, 9 out of 10 of them can't even quote one amendment. They don't even know what the First Amendment means or the Second. It's true, 9 out of 10, at least 90%. I don't think. Don't even know their own Constitution.
Oh, look, these are like security gates they can throw up real quick when they know they're in the wrong. They got caught doing something wrong. Bars on the windows. If you guys are joining me now, and you guys were brought here from another channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified, but at a minimum just hit the subscribe button, and that way you won't lose track of this channel. I am being shadow banned some places already. People are not being notified, especially my mods. They're not being notified when I go live. So please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's keep this channel rolling before they try to fully shadow ban it.
We are not ashamed of our God.
I know, I agree. There should be hundreds and hundreds of people outside the jail at 7 p.m. tonight.
Are standing like never before. You just watch it. You just watch it. All across this nation, yellow, black, red, white, whatever your political or non-political persuasion, we the people are standing up for America like never before. We the people save America. Nobody else can save America but us. That's your fault, John.
It's all right. Pedestrians have right-of-way all the time in D.C.
In Washington, D.C., even though every day several get run over.
And it's always the driver's fault. You could be on camera jumping in front of the car and it's still the driver's fault. Whoop, whoop. Andrew W. Mellon. He is the financier of this massive building you see here. Is Andrew Mellon. Yeah. I'm gonna get my hat wet with my water bottle. Gotta set the phone down for a moment. Let me flip it around for you guys. Go. Unplug. One moment, gotta stay cool out here, guys. It is sweltering. It's not the hottest day of the year, but it's pretty close. Woo, doggy. We're gonna catch right up to him again, guys. Oh man. This way, guys. Woo. Thank you, I appreciate y'all being here. If you guys weren't here, I probably wouldn't, I might still be here, but I wouldn't be live streaming everyone here. So thank you guys. I am live streaming for you all. I'm live streaming for the country. I'm live streaming for my children and my grandchildren. I haven't even had yet. I feel much better. All right. Yeah. Here we have a tent right out here outside the Canadian Embassy. It's been here for quite a few days. So if anyone is having housing problems, definitely come to DC. You can put up a tent anywhere near these federal buildings. This one has been here for a while. Enjoy diversity. What is that? That's some sort of hemp chocolate bar? What in the heck is this, guys? Oh, it's supposed to be a piece of art. I don't think it's open, guys. No embassy for me. Where's Trudeau? Taking my time up these stairs. Is anyone working in there?
Yeah, I am.
Is there a way I can get a flag?
What, Canadian flag?
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry we don't have them to give out.
Okay.
We just don't have them.
Or you guys don't even sell them?
No.
Okay.
No. So that's nice of you. Thank you. What are
No
you
problem.
doing?
We've been just walking around federal buildings, regressing our grievances to multiple, violations of our Constitution.
Okay. Well, good luck.
And I hear there's similar issues. I met some Canadian families on the mall, and they're in agreement with us. The two families I met, they're beautiful, and they're moving to Texas actually, because they just can't handle the tax rate and just overall Trudeau, and what Trudeau stands for. If you look at some of the videos in the past, he agrees with dictatorships. He on video, I saw it. She doesn't agree with me, but it is on video. Look, now they locked her out of her own embassy. There she is. But yeah, she's trying to disagree with me when I was talking to Canadian families who are now moving to the United States. Yeah, she was in total disagreement on me. Oh, this used to be a fountain, guys, but they don't run it anymore. Maybe it's COVID related. Maybe too many people were taking a shower right here in front of it, because this would be a great spot for a shower. Beautiful embassy. Beautiful embassy. I'm glad it's not empty anymore, because last I was aware, the guards told me nobody's working in there. Everybody's working from home. But it seems the people who are working in there right now are totally brainwashed to Trudeau's regime. And regime it is. I should have done that. That's funny, Sean. I believe this is where David's tent was before they moved it back to the mall.
There's that rooster. Hey, Dave,
Big blue chicken.
you get the rooster? Freedom!
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Oh yeah, there's still a tent in front of the courthouse too, guys. Tents right in front of the courthouse. So if you guys want to come to DC and you don't have a place to live, just pop a tent up right here in front of the courthouse. And they have not bothered this man in over a month. He has a nice tent here on a very nice shaded spot. Looks like there's plenty of room right off a public sidewalk. But yeah, here is a beautiful location under a shade tree. So if anyone needs to cover over their head while they're here in DC, just bring a tent, find your favorite location, and just pop it up. It is very welcomed here in DC. If you have a large enough community, they will even give you a porta potty. The mayor will give you a porta potty. So let's have our own patriotic community here, guys. You don't have to be here all the time. Just whenever you want to go on vacation, we go camping in the city for freedom. Look, here's a nice plot right here. It's not grass, but it's mulch.
The states made the federal government.
Put some padding on the bottom and you have a really nice place right here.
They're not servants to our government.
Right off the public sidewalk. They won't bother you.
Servants to us.
DC mayor is very, very corrupt. DC mayors have been corrupt for a long time. But this is a nice piece of property, guys. I can offer it for a free 50 right here. You have a beautiful view of the Capitol as you open your door to your tent. You will have the Capitol right here. This is like multi-million-dollar real estate, guys, and it's available at no cost to you. Just bring a tent and pop it up. Oh my gosh. Go look at that go look at the bench, man. I thought it was an iPad. Go look at it. It's funny. Someone was having a good time last night, it looks like.
Tell, but it looks like somebody was using that for something other than looking in the mirror.
He probably tore it out of some restaurant somewhere.
Amen. I can do that with
Lots of splice.
Yep, you can. Lori's got one underneath.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to pull this one up.
Let her down.
76 there.
I was gonna say, 2 layers might do you good though. The outside was wet and the inside was keep cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Steve.
No, yeah, and that's a good point. There's no HOA here, guys. If you decide to pop up a tent, no HOA fees. If we have a big enough community, they'll give us a porta potty. That's what the mayor does.
Oh, cool. Put it right on the other side of the tree there. We can get about 6
Yeah.
tents right here.
Oh, we get a lot more than 6.
Get rid of that traffic lane out there. We can get a couple campers.
Yeah.
Now you haven't got all this space over here. Let's put the campers over here.
I don't know about that space. I feel like if he was allowed up there, he would have went up there. That tent there.
Oh, yeah.
So I think maybe he went up there. They booted him off the grass. But that's a nice, dude. You open up your front door and you have a great view of the Capitol from right here.
And all them
This
exhaust.
multi-million-dollar, yeah.
Yeah.
You do have to work with the exhaust fumes, but look at this view, guys. You open up your tent in the morning, and that's what you see every morning.
Well, it'll be a good view again someday when we get to the Republic store.
Hey, check out that iPad over there. On the bench.
Yeah.
It's not an iPad. It was a mirror someone was using.
Wonder how many people walk by thinking they're going to get a free iPad.
Me. One. Is there anyone inside right now? Are they doing the trial? That's why we came back.
Freedom!
That's the cafeteria right there. I found out. That's the cafeteria. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't do well around building. I like my building square.
Oh, look at that. Someone done popped that window right there.
Oh yeah, Pop. Blasted with a bullet. There's like gunshot. That's what that is.
Right there in the top?
Yeah. You see the hole right there at the top. Looks like a 22 round.
That is wild.
I don't believe somebody threw a rock at it.
Nah. Maybe possibly a pellet gun too. Pellet guns are just like a 22 sometimes. There's media here? Oh boy, guys, there's media here. Remind me to keep my mouth shut. I don't take too kindly to the media. Okay, it doesn't look like the CNN.
Hey, this guy is MSNBC.
Okay.
That one that was there first, he's MSNBC.
They're all faux news.
That guy right there. How did Dave get up here already? You know what I asked him?
Who, MSNBC?
Yeah, the guy.
Huh.
He said,
How does he sleep at night?
"For the company that you work for, do you ever find your morals questioned?" He's like, "No." Check out that lighter.
Lighter? Oh, I doubt it. Oh wait, it's brand new. Someone left it out here because they couldn't bring it in the courthouse. Brand spanking new lighter. You represent who you work for?
What's up?
You represent who you work for?
No, I'm just a camera guy.
Okay. You're not MSNBC?
I'm CNBC.
CNBC. Okay. So, I mean, they're sister affiliated, right?
It's owned by the same company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you guys used to have stickers and shirts, and you guys would hand out stickers. That was in the 90s. That's back when the news halfway used to be.
Sometimes local can still do that. They'll still hand out stuff.
Okay.
The problem for camera guys is there's been so much gear theft. So they don't do it now because people follow you and they'll steal all your stuff out of your car.
Just because you're with a company?
Well, they see it.
You think it's like CNN attacking like other people, or?
No, they just know that there's a bunch of expensive gear in a car, so they take it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why they don't label the cars anymore.
Oh, the car. Okay, that makes sense.
And they try to make.
But the equipment, though.
You try not to be
like you should be wearing a hat that representing.
Well, people follow you, like in San Francisco and other big towns here too. They'll see that and then they'll follow you to your car, and then stick you up, take your stuff.
Oh, okay.
Camera gear is not cheap.
No. I think that's more of a problem on the West Coast though than the East Coast.
Any city, San Francisco is real bad.
Yeah.
With stuff for camera guys.
Even I was walking a trail and they have these bike tools all cabled up with cable ties.
Right.
All the cable ties were cut off. They stole all these tools. Like, yeah, it was tied down. It was tied down with steel, and they still couldn't. But yeah, I couldn't do that your job, like, just because you're not the one editing stuff. You're not the one changing the narrative. But you're working for the people who are changing the narrative and redacting the truth. I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't sleep at night knowing I'm working for bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's my buddy. I'll talk to you later, boss.
See ya.
No way.
You need some water, boss?
Need a water?
You need a water?
Nobody else told me.
Need a water?
Here, right here.
You got some too?
Yeah. No, I got a full one for you.
So we got a
Sorry, guys. Hold on one moment.
backpack full over there too.
Cool. Yeah, nobody told me that y'all were doing this today.
We just popped in and
I
here
got
we
your
are.
phone number in my car, but I don't think you have my phone number.
Popped in, here we are.
Cool. So this wasn't planned.
Nope, well, no.
Not really.
Not really. We just
Last
kinda-
minute. Last
we
minute.
We showed up. We knew that they was having a hearing today, and we just kind of showed up. Our people and walked down to the FBI building. I got it.
Let's go see the dinghy bill, guys.
Sure. I appreciate that.
Every so often we'll have a vehicle come out of here. U.S. Department of Labor, South Garage. Okay, this isn't a court thing. Hey, U.S. Department of Labor. I thought they were a part of the courthouse. Mask required to enter this facility per executive order. Is executive the president? Or is that the judge?
President.
Okay, so this is a false sign. Unless he's still enforcing it in federal buildings.
Well, Corinne went into that.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean, I could throw ADA at him
I don't
too.
know.
Am I allowed to record? I don't see a sign.
Recording.
Yeah, I don't see a sign. I mean, I want to feel some air conditioning at least.
Take clothes off.
Take.
Take everything off before she went in.
Okay. Oh, there's no AC in here. When they say executive order, does that mean the president? The sign that says per executive order, does that mean the president? Who's the executive? Wouldn't that be Joe Biden? Because otherwise it would say like by order of a judge, but it says per executive order. On the sign out here on the front. To a face mask, it says face masks are required per executive. No, I know, but who's the executive? On the sign it says per executive order. Who? The judge. Okay, I thought it would. I didn't know he was an executive. I thought they were like a judicial. Okay, my viewers are just trying to define that sign because it's very out there. But I don't plan on entering in here. I was just wanting a better definition on who the executive. What's? Oh no, I'm going to. I was just had some questions. He doesn't have a mask, but he's rocking it. He's good. Thank you guys for your service. I appreciate everything you do. Mailman says no mask for me. We have freedom, freedom, not fear. Freedom over fear. Hey, you have a good-looking face, man. I appreciate it. As soon as they were telling me you have to have a mask on, I'm like, The mailman's just strolling through with no mask. They were nice though. I give them 3 stars. It wasn't worth it though. It wasn't very cold in there. I was hoping to get like blasted by cold air and it didn't happen. Yeah, it says right here, they said the executive isn't Joe Biden, it's the judge. But a judge is not an executive.
We the people. We the people.
Wow, that's upsetting, guys. Sorry I haven't been paying attention.
We the people.
Yeah, COVID said.
We the people. We the people. We the people. Justice for everyone.
We the people.
Have the power.
Yes. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Freedom. Freedom.
Someone dropped their hotel card. What is that? Is that the Omni? Ooh, that's a nice hotel. You didn't drop your hotel card, did you, sir?
Give us our words back.
Hey, CNBC, did you drop your hotel card?
No.
Okay, just making sure. It's Omni, it's a nice one. He was standing over here earlier, close by. I stayed at the Omni one night. It's real nice. Charlottesville, after a concert. Closest bathroom would be right here. It would be that the blue chicken. Oh, and here you have to put on a face mask, or you have to explain to them your rights and why you don't need one. The mailman got away with it.
We could have parked right
Yeah.
across the street.
There's fancy trees out there.
Wow. You always do that. No poverty.
Shout out to Tori Maras for Ohio SOS.
We can't find it in this building. According to the sign, this is the William B. Bryan Annex, United States Courthouse. But I don't feel there's any justice in there, simply because of some of the people that's there. And the way they're being held, the way they're being treated. Y'all know by the news, mostly fake news, is called the J6ers. But J6ers are the truest patriots of all because they took time to stand up for this country, regardless of what it meant. If it meant their incarceration, they had no problem with that. It meant saving this republic and stopping the democracy in its tracks. The word democracy doesn't even belong in our government. If you want to prove it to yourself, see if you can find the word democracy in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the preamble, any of those federal documents that were written to save this country and make it what it is today. None of those documents have the word democracy for a reason.
Oh, I think his name's Mike. He's a really good guy from the local area.
I'll get you back before you get it. I get some doors in this room. We ain't got like the room.
The 6th floor up there, guys, is where I'm told the courthouses are.
We're not going to surrender our liberty and justice for all.
probably 4 courthouses, it looks like.
Freedom for all. Freedom for all. Doesn't mean that they can check who we lock up and do the policeman. There's such thing as prostitution, Bill of Rights. It's time this Justice Department starts figuring that out. We're calling out the Justice Department in this country.
This is the Department of Labor, guys. It's one of our federal employees there working for the Department of Labor. What bell are you talking about, Sunshine? Oh, that bell. Okay, that bell is just telling you that people are coming out of this garage. That yellow light goes off right there, and then a car comes out. And I thought this was a part of the court, but it's actually the Department of Labor. One of their parking garages. I guess a security guard has to set the alarm off and let you out.
Or the rights of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition their government for a redress of grievances.
You guys see anyone in the window?
We, the people across America, we're
Does anyone even work here?
government with a petition. With a petition for a redress to express our grievances. People have the right to do that, whether one person or many. Every single person has the right to address their government with a petition of your grievances. Don't let your government get away with murder. Don't let your government get away with destroying your nation at the southern border. Destroying our nation with high inflation, destroying the border. We do not live under a king. We do not live under tyranny.
Hey guys, I'm gonna end this stream and restart it.
Cancel all emergency powers
Hopefully get some better signal.
of executive orders. Those are unconstitutional. You cannot mandate the bodies of the American citizens. You will never mandate our bodies, ever. We don't want to get a godforsaken shot in our body that we don't have to. We don't want to wear a mask in this society as an American citizen, then we don't need to wear a mask. You have no control over our bodies. You come under the consent of the governed. You come under Constitutional Amendment number 1. We have free speech. You will never take our free speech away. Just like the corrupt mainstream media has free press to spew their evil lies. They're still.
I'll be right back.
Well, we consider standing up now, not for the lies up to the government and the mass media. We stand up for truth.